There you go. Just wanted to have a little chat about ketones today, and just want to give you some information to help you better understand how it's sort of working in your body and what to aim for. I mean, most people understand a little bit about them, but a lot of people aren't sure how it applies when you're eating one meal a day. So I just want to explain. Most people know that when you're in ketosis, it's evidence that you're burning fat for energy, for fuel, and the ketones in your blood are evidence that fat's breaking down in your body. So when we're eating one meal a day, we're generally in low level ketosis, and that's what you want to be in. People on a ketogenic diet, they get into high levels of ketosis due to the zero carbohydrate, or pretty much zero carbohydrate intake, which forces the body to run off fat only. But we don't really want to get into that sort of mode, and to be honest, it's completely unnecessary to do that. I've lost so much weight doing low level ketosis, just as more than people and faster than people in full on ketosis, so there's no benefit there. And people who just fast completely with nothing at all don't even get better results than I do. Especially, and they especially can't maintain it with the ease that I can do it. So don't buy into the myth that you've got to be in this massive ketosis to lose any weight. It's really not true. And when you're doing one meal a day and you calorie control your diet, that's the key to losing weight. You'll be in low level ketosis most of the day, or all day you should be. And yeah, what you need to do to test that is you can buy these testing kits. They're like $49. The little sticks you buy are reasonably expensive. They're, I think, $8-9 for 10 of them. But you don't really need to do it, all day long and every day, so it shouldn't be that expensive. The pea strips are no good because they're not sensitive enough to really give you a determination if you're under 0, or if you're under 1 in ketosis. They're not going to really be accurate enough. They're only good for if you're in massive ketosis. But doing one meal a day, you're never going to really be there unless you quit all carbohydrates altogether, which I don't recommend, and it's completely unnecessary for your health. So how you tell whether you're on track is in the morning, test your ketones, and they should be registering at least 0.1, 0.2 and above would be ideal. But most of the time mine were at 0.2, and most people's is around that. Now if you're showing zeros in the morning, that means you've stuffed something up, or you're just starting out, it's your first day or something, and it can take a few days to kick in. But once you've been doing it for a little bit, you should be registering some ketones in the morning. And if you're not, it means you've stuffed something up the night before. So use that as a guide. So if it's showing 0, it simply means you either had too many carbohydrates the night before and the sugars are still in your system, or you ate too many calories. So if you've got your ratio right, which I talked about in another video about your macros being 55% fat, 25% carbohydrate and 20% protein, if your ratio is around that, I mean, I don't care if they're 5% higher or lower, like you're not going to get it completely accurate, but if it's around those figures, as long as it's not like 55% carbohydrate, right? So you need to learn your body and learn how it's working. So, but it's a sign by in the morning that if you're showing zeros that something's wrong. So make sure you're showing 0.2, probably preferably 0.2 and above. You can get away with 0.1, at least you know you're going and it's only going to improve during the day and get more. So that's it. So if your ratio's correct, your macros, and you're still showing zeros in the morning, that just means either your calories are too high, probably, and it just means you ate too much. And if you ate according to your weight loss calories, which is in one of my other videos, which you need to work out and get onto that if you're not already, because it's a myth that you don't need to calorie control yourself while you're eating one meal a day, because you certainly do, and that's why some people don't get any results, because they take no attention to their calories. And you really still need to. Even though if you were to get, a 1,000 calorie meal and split up into 5 different sections and eat it all day long, or take that 1,000 calorie meal and eat one meal a day with it, you'll be far better off eating it once. And you'll lose more weight eating it once than you will 4 or 5 times, but calories still do matter to some degree, so we can't completely ignore them. But yeah, so if you're showing zeros in the morning, something's wrong. You're eating too many calories, or your carbohydrates are still too high, or it's something in those carbohydrates that's triggering it. So you need to look at, all right, well, what did I eat? Was it a piece of cake, or was it bread, or a particular bread I'm eating, or did I have some rice, or noodles or something? I found potatoes are fine with me, they don't knock me out of ketosis. Other things sort of more sensitive, like if you have a big pasta dish, I find in the morning, the other day I had a huge pasta dish and my ketones were 0 in the morning. I was shocked that they weren't even registering, so it knocked me cleanly out of ketosis. But also prior to that I'd been eating a few multiple meals a day, which I generally don't do, but I was away, so. But anyhow, that's how you work it out. And it doesn't really matter what you are during the day, but that's how you know whether you've got your diet correctly. And also with me, when I've got it right and dialed in, even after dinner, a few hours after tea, I'm already back in ketosis. It's already low level already again after a couple of hours. So that's even better if you can do that. But yeah, that's how you know. So I hope that helps. And as I said, yeah, work out what's causing it to not register. But at least if you do it in the morning, you'll see whether you're on track or not. So yeah, it could be something in the carbohydrates. Yeah, it might be the sugar you take, or a soft drink, or some fruit or something. But check it out, and as long as you're in low level ketosis, it's all good. Alright, that's all I wanted to explain today. Hope that helps. Okay, bye for now. Yeah, just wanted to add something to the ketone issue that people may not understand, and that's, even though you're in ketosis, doesn't necessarily mean you're actually burning your body fat. It means you're burning fat. So this is why the ketogenic people can be high ketosis, but they're eating lumps of lard and big chunks of fat and slamming it down, so their body's got to burn that. So even though they're in ketosis, high ketosis, they're burning all their calories of the fat they're eating. So it does not necessarily mean you're actually reaching into your body fat. So I just wanted to clarify that, and I think a lot of people don't realise that. That's why your calorie restriction or your calorie control is important. Because if you had like 5,000 calories of fat and you're in ketosis like mad, it doesn't mean you're losing any weight. So that's a little misunderstanding that people have, and I just wanted to clarify that. Alright, bye for now.